Hi, I'm Tian Su, Assistant Research Economist with the Texas Real Estate Research Center. When we talk about housing affordability, we usually focus on home prices, mortgage rate, and property taxes. But homeowners insurance is becoming harder to ignore. In our special issue of Tier Grande on housing affordability, I look at how homeowners insurance is affecting affordability across Texas. The main point is that insurance may not be the largest part of a monthly housing payment, but it is becoming a bigger part of what it is changing. Why is that homeowners insurance is becoming a more important component of affordability pressure in Texas? The insurance burden is already higher than the national average, and that gap has been widened after 2022. Also, insurance is becoming a larger contributor to the recent owner cost growth. Between 2017 and 2020, homeowners insurance accounted for only about 4% of the increase in owner cost. But after 2022, that number rose to about 15%, reaching roughly 25% in 2024. So the key point is that homeowners insurance is becoming a bigger part of what it is changing in the affordability picture. My next question is whether this pressure looks the same across Texas. The answer is no. Based on my study, monthly insurance costs increased sharply across major Texas metros after 2022, but the burden was not evenly distributed. Dallas-Fort Worth and Houston became the highest-cost major metro markets, while Austin and San Antonio remained relatively lower cost. To better understand these differences, I focus on standardized measures such as average premium per policy, claim frequency, and the loss ratio using Texas Department of Insurance data. Again, the regional patterns are different. In Dallas-Fort Worth, higher premiums appear to be linked to both more frequent claims and more expensive claims. In Houston, the recent pressure seems to come more from an increase in the number of claims. Austin and San Antonio still have lower premiums than DFW and Houston, but they also saw noticeable increases after 2022, partly as repair and replacement costs rose. I also create a very interesting heat map to look at premiums per $1,000 of coverage, which helps to show whether premiums are higher because of homes insured for more or because coverage itself is more expensive. The results show that higher premiums are not just about higher home values. One thing I discovered is that coastal areas and some part of the Panhandle and West Texas, where home values are not as high as the major East metro areas, faced higher unit pricing, likely reflecting greater exposure to wind, tornadoes, and hail. Overall, homeowners insurance may not be the largest monthly cost, but it is becoming a more important source of affordability pressure in Texas. For more on this, read my article in the summer issue of Tian Grande or on our website. Thanks for watching.